We're tracking developing news at the State House. The proposed assault weapons ban is heading to the full Senate for a vote.
But it's different from the House version, and that makes its ultimate fate unclear. Sophia Szabo joins us now live from the State House with an update. Sophia?
Well, every time this bill has been brought up at the State House, we see crowds of people rally on both sides of the issue. But for such a hot-button topic, today's vote was quick. The divided Senate Judiciary Committee sending the bill to the full Senate on an 8-6 vote. The scaled-back Senate bill restricts the sale, manufacturing, and purchase of what the legislation calls military-style weapons. But unlike the bill that recently passed in the House, it does not ban the possession of these firearms. Other revisions made to that bill include getting rid of the registration requirement, plus a more precise definition of the weapons that would be banned, which includes certain rifles and shotguns. Democratic Senator Louis DePalma says the revisions were a necessary compromise, even as some gun control advocates expressed disappointment. Meanwhile, gun rights advocates say the Senate bill still restricts Second Amendment rights.
The changes were made because as legislators, as public officials, we need to hear, we need to listen, and we need to act. We needed to figure out what do we need to do to maintain the nucleus of the bill, which it does, to get it over the goal line, to get with Rhode Islanders what they want. That's why what was done was done.
Not on my end, it's not a compromise because it still takes a lot of rights away. You know, how do you transfer an inheritance that I have to my children? There's no way to transfer something. There's several problems within the bill that could have been worked out. It is watered down, but like I said earlier, you know, the Kool-Aid don't taste good. Put more water in it doesn't make it taste better. It's just more Kool-Aid you got to drink.
Now the bill will head to the full Senate, which is poised to vote on Friday, which just happens to be the same day this year's legislative session is set to wrap up. Now, House leaders have remained silent on whether or not they will call a vote on the Senate's changes. Reporting live in the State House, Sophia Szabo, 12 News.